Discover the hidden world within the pages of the Bible, a world teeming with both angels and demons. For centuries, these entities have captivated our imaginations. But who are these beings and what roles do they play? Join me as we delve into the depths of ancient texts. We'll explore their origins, their powers, and their influence on humanity. So whether you're a devout believer or a curious skeptic, this series is for you, Lucifer. The name itself evokes a sense of both majesty and tragedy. Once a radiant angel dwelling in the celestial realms, Lucifer's story is perhaps the most well-known tale of downfall and rebellion. His very nature seemed to embody light and brilliance, his name itself meaning light-bearer in Latin. But something shifted within the heart of this celestial being. Pride, they say, was his downfall, the sin of placing himself above even the divine. The scriptures tell us of a war in heaven, a cosmic battle between Lucifer and his followers against the forces of God. Defeated and cast out, Lucifer was transformed, his radiant light twisted into something darker, something sinister. He became known as Satan, the adversary, a tempter of mankind, a master of deception. But even in his fallen state, Lucifer's story serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers of pride and the consequences of rebellion against divine authority. Lucifer's fall from grace raises profound questions about the nature of good and evil, free will and divine judgment. Was his rebellion predestined, or was it a choice made of his own free will? The scriptures offer no easy answers, leaving us to ponder the mysteries of the universe and the complexities of the divine plan. Yet Lucifer's story continues to resonate throughout history, serving as a warning against the corrupting influence of power and the dangers of unchecked ambition. He becomes the embodiment of temptation, whispering doubts and desires into the hearts of men. From the Garden of Eden to the trials of Job, Lucifer's presence is felt throughout the Bible, a constant reminder of the spiritual battles waged within us all. But remember, even in the face of darkness, even in the presence of evil, there is always hope. For just as Lucifer chose his path, we too have the power to choose ours. Beelzebub, a name whispered with a mixture of disgust and fear, conjures images of swarming insects and decay. Unlike the fallen angel Lucifer, Beelzebub's origins are shrouded in ancient pagan traditions, his name possibly derived from a Philistine deity. In the Bible, Beelzebub emerges as a powerful demon, often depicted as second only to Satan himself. He is referred to as the Lord of the Flies, a title both literal and symbolic. On one hand, it reflects his dominion over unclean spirits, often associated with pestilence and disease. But on a deeper level, Beelzebub represents the allure of false idols and the dangers of straying from the true faith. He embodies the worship of worldly desires, the pursuit of power and pleasure at the expense of spiritual enlightenment. His very presence is a challenge to the authority of God, a reminder of the ever-present temptation to turn away from righteousness and embrace the darkness. Beelzebub's association with idolatry serves as a stark warning against the dangers of placing our faith in false gods. These idols can take many forms, from material possessions and worldly ambitions to the pursuit of power and recognition. They promise fulfillment and happiness, but ultimately leave us empty and unfulfilled. Beelzebub's influence can be seen in the stories of those who stray from the path of righteousness, those who succumb to the allure of worldly temptations. He thrives on our weaknesses, exploiting our doubts and fears to lead us astray. But the Bible also offers a message of hope, reminding us that we are not powerless against such temptations. Through faith, prayer, and steadfast devotion to God, we can resist the whispers of Beelzebub and choose the path of righteousness. It is a constant battle, a struggle against the forces of darkness that seek to draw us away from the light. From the depths of ancient texts, we encounter Leviathan, a creature so fearsome its existence speaks to the raw, untamed power of the cosmos. In the book of Job, Leviathan embodies the chaos beneath creation, a primal force older than time. Imagine a beast so colossal, its form dwarfs even the mightiest ships. Its skin, a tapestry of impenetrable scales, shimmers with an otherworldly luminescence. Leviathan's eyes, burning like fiery coals, reflect the unyielding power of the abyss. But even Leviathan, in all its untamed glory, is not beyond the reach of the divine. The scriptures tell us that God, in his infinite wisdom, created Leviathan as a testament to his boundless power. This creature, so fearsome and mighty, is but a plaything in the hands of its creator. A reminder that even in the face of overwhelming chaos, there exists an order, a force that governs the very fabric of existence. Some see in this a message of hope, a reassurance that no matter how dark the storm, how powerful the adversary, there is a force of good capable of bringing it to heel. Leviathan, the embodiment of chaos, ultimately serves a higher purpose. It stands as a symbol of both the destructive potential and the awe-inspiring majesty that reside within the heart of creation itself. Abaddon, a name whispered with trepidation, for it speaks of a darkness that chills the soul. Not a fallen angel, but an angel of the abyss. Abaddon serves as a stark reminder of the destructive power that lies dormant within the divine order. In the book of Revelation, we encounter Abaddon as the angel of the abyss, the keeper of a realm where even demons fear to tread. His very presence heralds destruction, a harbinger of the end times. Unlike other demons who tempt and deceive, Abaddon is a force of pure annihilation. His purpose is not to corrupt, but to eradicate. He is the embodiment of divine wrath, unleashed upon a world deemed unworthy. Abaddon's chilling presence in the text serves as a reminder of the fragility of our existence. It underscores the precarious balance between creation and destruction, and the ever-present potential for divine judgment. But Abaddon's role is not solely one of destruction. Like a wildfire that clears the way for new growth, his purpose, though fearsome, can also be seen as a necessary cleansing. For within the abyss lies not only oblivion, but also the potential for renewal. By sweeping away the old, the corrupt, Abaddon paves the way for a new beginning. In some interpretations, Abaddon is not an agent of evil, but a servant of divine justice. He is the instrument through which God metes out punishment and ultimately restores balance to the world. Abaddon, the angel of the abyss, embodies the dual nature of destruction. He is a force to be feared, yes, but also a reminder of the cyclical nature of existence, where even from the ashes of the old, new life can arise. Asmodeus. His name echoes with the whispers of forbidden desires, a testament to the seductive power of temptation. As the demon of lust and wrath, Asmodeus preys upon our basest instincts, tempting us towards the pleasures of the flesh. In the book of Tobit, we witness Asmodeus's cunning firsthand. Driven by an insatiable lust, he relentlessly pursues Sarah, claiming the lives of her 7 husbands. Asmodeus embodies the seductive allure of sin, the intoxicating whisper that promises pleasure but delivers only despair. He is a master manipulator, exploiting our weaknesses and turning our desires against us. But Asmodeus is more than just a demon of lust. His domain extends to wrath, envy, and pride, making him a formidable adversary in the battle for our souls. He reminds us that even the most righteous among us are vulnerable to temptation. Yet even Asmodeus, with all his cunning and power, is not invincible. The story of Tobit also offers a message of hope, demonstrating that even the most formidable demons can be overcome. Through faith and divine intervention, Asmodeus is ultimately outwitted and bound, his reign of terror brought to an end. The tale of Asmodeus serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of vigilance in the face of temptation. We must be ever mindful of our weaknesses, for it is in these vulnerable spaces that demons like Asmodeus find purchase. But more importantly, it teaches us that we are not alone in this struggle. By seeking guidance from a higher power, we can find the strength to resist even the most seductive temptations. In the shadowed corners of ancient texts, we encounter Belial. His name translates to worthlessness or lawlessness, a stark contrast to divine order. Belial embodies defiance, tempting humanity towards depravity. His power lies in subtle whispers, eroding morality. He thrives on the corruption of the human spirit. In Judges, Belial's presence marks societal decay, a cautionary tale of faith's fragility and lawlessness. Belial's legacy extends beyond ancient scripture, representing the internal struggle between good and evil. Darkness often creeps in silently, disguised as temptation. His influence is felt in our choices when we prioritize self-gratification over compassion. Yet Belial's presence is not insurmountable. Within darkness lies the potential for redemption. By recognizing his influence, we strive towards the light of grace. Few figures in mythology are as shrouded in mystery as Lilith. Her name evokes a primal fear of the unknown, resonating through centuries. Lilith's origins are rooted in ancient folklore and Mesopotamian mythology. She is often depicted as a creature of the night, associated with darkness. Her story speaks of rebellion against patriarchal structures. In some interpretations, Lilith is portrayed as Adam's first wife. Her defiance led to her exile, casting her as a figure of empowerment. Over time, Lilith's image has been both demonized and reclaimed. She has been cast as a seductress and a bringer of misfortune. Yet she has also become an emblem of female empowerment. Her story resonates with those who have dared to defy societal norms. Lilith's refusal to conform is a potent reminder of the strength of the female spirit. The desolate wilderness, a place of stark beauty and unforgiving conditions, serves as the backdrop for the ritual of Azazel. Azazel, often translated as scapegoat, is a symbolic recipient of the Israelites' collective sins. On Yom Kippur, 2 goats were chosen. One was sacrificed to God, the other, designated for Azazel, was driven into the wilderness carrying the people's sins. The goat sent into the wilderness, bearing the name Azazel, embarked on a one-way journey, a physical manifestation of the Israelites' desire to banish their sins. The desolate landscape, devoid of comfort and familiarity, became a symbolic repository for their transgressions. This act of ritualistic abandonment raises questions about the nature of sin and atonement. Is it enough to simply cast our burdens aside, to find a scapegoat to bear the weight of our wrongdoings? Or does true redemption require a deeper reckoning, a willingness to confront our flaws and strive for personal transformation? The story of Azazel, while rooted in ancient tradition, continues to resonate in the modern world. We still grapple with the same fundamental questions about guilt, responsibility, and the path to redemption. The wilderness, both literal and metaphorical, remains a powerful symbol of this ongoing struggle, a place where we confront our demons, both internal and external, and seek to make peace with the complexities of our human nature. From the darkest corners of the ancient world, whispers emerge of a deity as terrifying as he is insidious, Moloch. Moloch represents a perversion of faith, demanding the ultimate sacrifice, the innocence of children. Imagine a world where the cries of infants were met with cold, calculating rituals. This was the reality for some ancient civilizations, driven by fear of Moloch's wrath. The image of Moloch is chilling, often depicted with a bull's head and outstretched arms. More unsettling is the hold he had on his followers, blinding them to their horrific actions. Though the fires of Moloch's altars have long since been extinguished, the echoes of his reign of terror still resonate today. The very mention of his name evokes a visceral reaction, a primal fear that speaks to the enduring power of his legacy. Today, we might be tempted to dismiss the story of Moloch as a relic of a more barbaric age, but to do so would be a grave mistake. For the darkness that fueled Moloch's worship still lurks within the human heart. In the realm of biblical demons, few stories are as unsettling as the tale of Legion. Imagine a man stripped of his sanity, overrun by a legion of demons. His body, a vessel for chaos, his mind a cacophony of voices. The Gospels describe him as living among the tombs, a pariah even among the outcasts, a chilling testament to the reality of spiritual warfare. When Jesus encountered Legion, he didn't shy away from the man's torment. He confronted the darkness head-on, engaging in a battle for the man's soul. The demons, recognizing Jesus' authority, pleaded with him. This episode reminds us that even in overwhelming darkness, there is hope. It highlights the transformative power of faith and divine intervention. The story of Legion also serves as a cautionary tale. It underscores the importance of safeguarding our mental and spiritual well-being. From the prideful fall of Lucifer to the child-sacrificing rituals of Moloch and the torment of Legion, we've journeyed through some of the darkest corners of biblical lore. We've encountered entities that embody humanity's deepest fears, creatures that represent the very essence of evil. But this exploration of demons is about more than just unveiling monsters. It's about understanding the nature of good and evil, the complexities of faith, and the ongoing battle for the human soul. It's about recognizing the shadows within ourselves and confronting them with courage and compassion. Did you find this journey through the demonic world enlightening? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you have any questions about these entities or other aspects of biblical lore, don't hesitate to ask. Let's continue the conversation.